Oh, welcome back. So I did a little research into that Duchess Court quest, and unfortunately, you cannot do it without a scholar in your party. There's quite a lot of things you can't do without a scholar, actually. For example, this whole stuff Anathema said to us when we picked it up, you can only understand it if you have a scholar. And yeah, there's the salamander in Riker's house. You can only talk to it if you are a scholar. So yeah, guess we are locked out of a bunch of quests because we don't have a scholar in our party. That sucks. Quite a lot, actually. So in that case, we are completely done here. Let's go through the quest log to make sure we didn't miss anything. The thing inside Lohse. It is bugged because we accepted Jane's offer, and our next step is to travel to Arx, the Terran. We can't do anything about the Terran right now. The Covenant. We can't do anything here either. The Magisters. Nope. Mastering the Source. Yeah. Nothing. East, Arx. Awful Awakening. Meister was killed by White Woman. There's nothing we could have done to save her. Okay. A rare prey. Why is a rare prey not closed, by the way? We did kill all of the lone wolves, right? Oh. Ooh, good. Good that I looked into the... Queen? Yeah. Good thing I looked into the quest log because, yeah, I did forget something very important up in Ruth's room. You might recall there was a black mirror there. And I completely forgot to interact with that black mirror. So, we're here at Ruth's place, and there's the black mirror. Let's see what that thing does.
The surface of the mirror ripples with a sickly haze. As you gaze into its surface, the haze forms shapes, and the shapes jerk into a figure. You see the outline of a skull, perhaps once an elf, though the flesh is all but rotted from his bones. What remains is the flat, dull colour of sick. Behind him march ornately clad Black Ring. The picture flickers, fades, then returns in full relief. Beneath the din of the marching soldiers, or perhaps alongside it, a voice snags in your mind, like a fishhook in an open eye. It makes a demand. Tell it if you killed another Godwoken.
Report that yes, you did indeed.
The image strains and flickers again. Each time it comes into focus, an odd sensation tickles your head, like a small, many-legged creature were trying to wriggle its way in through your ear. The image flickers and fades to a hazy sheen once more, and the sensation vanishes.
So that's how the Lone Wolves contracted the Black Ring, presumably.
There's no denying what you saw. The Black Ring itself is hunting you, or at least paying others to do so. It's impossible to tell who might be working for them. You eye your companions.
Really? Your companions? Life's full of surprises. That's what makes it fun. And horrifying.
Only thing to do is keep your friends close. So close you'll be able to whip out a short blade in time, if they look at you funny.
No, that is very hurtful from you say, beast. Not trusting me.
The haze swirls and shimmers, but no shape takes form.
Now, did that conclude a rare prey? Seems that both the Black Ring and the Divine Order are trying to get rid of all Godwoken, but do they share the same motivation? That's a good question. And I think we're done with this quest, right? And yeah, we're done with that. Doctor's orders. I ought to vanquish him and grant Lanessa peace at last. We'll have to do that in Arx. The Law of Order. We'll not do that because through the Magisters. The secrets of Blood Moon Island. Yeah, we can't actually do that. Or is there anything else? We learned that the Black Ring forces were intent on finding a druid who could help them complete their task on the island. I don't think there's anything left to be done. Oh right, a taste of freedom. We still have to find that lich. Yeah, let me look that up. In a second, I just go through the remaining. Yeah, that's the quest we can't do. That's the quest we can't do. That's the quest we did, but which didn't close for some reason. That's the quest we can't do because we don't have a scholar. And that's the quest we can't do, and also that. So, a taste of freedom. Let me look this up real quick. Alright, so he actually went someplace we already visited. That's why we did not run into him again. He's in the Cloisterwoods. So let's pay him a visit before we get out of here. He should be somewhere over here. Yep, there he is. Let's use quick vision. Yeah, you're having a feast over here?
The creature devours the corpses as a vulture devours carrion, stopping only as you approach.
I have my freedom. You have your reward. Do you not recall my warning? He drained me. Let me feed. Oh, I cannot control the hunger.
In modest dungeon it called itself Xax. Demand to know more.
In life, I was a wizard. As close to Amadia as skin to flesh. In undeath, I am a lich. Source still streams through my bones like blood through veins.
This is disgusting and despicable. Confront the creature, it must explain this carnage.
The world won't mourn a few meatbags for long. I must be free of Mordus. He might cloak himself in skin, but his innards still rot.
Mortis is dead.
Rip away his hide, and he's a mere grub. Yet he's also a conduit to the void. A mouse with the power of a mountain.
Yeah, he's still dead.
My source was his lifeblood. Now, my hunger must be sated. My soul will be mine again.
Let's see if we can do some more with this guy before we kill him. Ask how it plans to retrieve its soul.
My soul jar waits in the hills. Each taste of living source is like a healing salve. When I am full, I can finally open the reliquary that holds it.
We want to kill him. Or do we want to... Well, they're dead already, so go ahead. Let's roll a save. Let's kill him. Going for the kill. There's no justifying the beast's rampage.
Then you are my next meal. My soul is within my grasp.
I don't think so. Yeah, you're pretty much one shot. And I have higher initiative than you, which means you will not summon whatever you want to summon.
Glory is mine.
Let's just kill him.
Pay your weapon, and I will reward you in turn. I only wish to regain what was taken from me. Let me eat.
Come on, let's spare it.
You have freed me again. I won't forget. This I promise.
Oh god damn it, where is he? I think we screwed up. We could have offered our source to him, and we should have. I was just wanting to get some more information before. Well, whatever. What's done is done. There he is, having killed a child. God damn it.
The creature eats as ravenously as before. You look closer at his victim and notice the corpse's small size. His meal is a child.
My soul jar is almost in my grasp. With sauce and blood, the fount will flow, and the reliquary will open.
Its red-stained mouth curls into a grimace.
The younger the meat, the purer the power, mortal.
A child. An innocent life. This beast must die.
Yeah, we should probably have killed him. That is exactly what I was thinking. I mean, it would have been in vain for that child to die if we stopped now and kill him. I want to know what happens if we let him live. Oh, fuck it. Yeah. I can't help but feel there's more in this for me if I let you live. So that's what I'll do.
My soul, mine to claim. What remains is yours, mystic, though they are of use in this world alone. I'm sure we can agree that a few dried out meat bags is acceptable sacrifice.
I don't like this. Now, would you open the door or whatever? Oh, no, you wouldn't.
I am me. I am the whole. I am Zash!
Well, I'm not happy with this. I am absolutely not happy with how this turned out. Yep. I won't let that thing live. That I just can't do that. Going for the kill. There's no justifying the beast's rampage.
Then you are my next. Stay your weapon, and I will reward you in turn.
Kill it.
You deliver a final blow. The beast clatters to the ground, its hunger gone unquenched.
Yeah, no, this is the right thing to do. I was just way too curious, but no. We can't let that thing live. Definitely not. You got some spirit or something? No? Anyway, that concludes this quest. And yeah, I believe we are pretty much done. Now, there's one thing I'm not quite certain of, because... yeah, what's up with Gareth? Did he leave us for good? Because he said he would leave, but he's not on the Lady Vengeance. And he's not at his place, at his parents' home anymore. We might have royally screwed up by not discouraging him from taking revenge. We should have probably done that. I don't want to lose Gareth. He's a good trader. Well, let's talk to everyone before we set out for the Nameless Isles.
Let me think. Sprinkling of skull dust, vial of dog's drool, dried aleweed, few more odds and ends, and I can get back to the ship.
You're on the ship. What the hell?
Be on your way now, my dear. Perhaps we'll have matters to discuss again later.
No? Why? We talked to the Lady Vengeance, by the way. Got anything to say?
Reaper's Coast lies nearby. When you are ready to sail elsewhere, I shall bring you there.
Say that you know how to reach your next destination, the Nameless Isle, where the Council of Seven can be found.
The half-breed elf must set our course. Speak with her, and we can leave. I must ask, why do you seek these powers?
Imply that the world is in grave danger, and those powers will enable you to save it.
I can no longer communicate with my fellow ancestor trees. But I know that this Nameless Isle that you seek is the home of the Mother Tree. First among all of my kind.
Oh, interesting. So we are actually going to meet the Mother Tree.
She intends to spread her roots throughout the whole world and make it her own. I doubt she will want you to gain these powers and stand in her way. Be on your guard.
Yeah, that's what got me worried when we did that Zahir business. So, yeah, the elves are actually going for, like, world domination, right? I mean, they're with their ancestor trees and roots throughout the whole world business. I don't think I like that. Let's go talk to Melody. I hope Gareth comes to join us. He did join me in my first playthrough, but... I did discourage him from taking revenge. Let's talk to Jane.
Good to see you again. Marvelous ship you have here. Worthy of a king.
Yeah, actually, your Demon Hunter, that's a Demon. Wonder what he makes of Melody.
She intrigues me greatly. I'd say it was brave of her to send you after a demon hunter, but bravery implies something to be feared. She's fearless. One eye is sun, one eye is moon. I wonder which half of her nature she yearns will prevail.
He's taking that very easy, considering that he really hates demons. Inquire after his mission.
Our mission has a name. Adramalik. He is the fiend that possesses you, but worry not. We'll find him, and we'll undo him.
You do know that we're not sailing to Arx, yeah, right? We're going to the Nameless Isles. There's no Adramalik there.
To the city of Arx we must go, where he disguises himself as Dr. Deva.
Yeah, okay, so you come with us on a big adventure on the Nameless Isles before we go to Arx. That's okay, sure. You want? Okay, Melody. I think we are good to go, actually. Let's drop a save. Alright, let's go.
Aren't you supposed to be off learning how to become the divine and whatnot?
Ah, right. Yeah. Let's break the news to her. Yeah, I have bad news. My Sasiva is dead.
Her eyes flash with something. Anger, perhaps, or fear.
But... never mind. We'd better focus on the task at hand.
She looks straight ahead, ignoring you.
So you've learned what you set out to learn, and you know the way to the Nameless Isle.
Well, aren't you industrious? It seems all the riffraff's back aboard as well. Ready to set sail when you are, Your Holiness.
So, do we really leave Gareth behind? Fine. Tell everyone's aboard that's coming aboard. You're ready to set sail. Wait a second. Do I get my teleporter pyramids back? Yeah, let's grab them.
The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call.
Yeah. You can't use that from the ship. Pick up. And... pick up. I don't want to leave Gareth behind. Let me check this before we go. Okay, just checked it, and he does indeed not join us on the ship if we convince him to take revenge. So, yeah, guess we screwed up. Anyway.
So?
Let's go.
Ready to set sail when you are, Your Holiness.
Let's go.
Fantastic. Now, on to the interesting part.
After many adventures, the party finally reached the place where Godwo can go to become divine. But more surprises and difficult choices awaited.
So, Lohse, here we are, the Nameless Isle. I imagine the demon inside you is all aflutter with excitement. And no wonder. Divinity is near at hand. Incredibly near. I trust that you'll keep him in check, now more than any other time. If you don't, the result will be cataclysmic. Apocalyptic. Very, very bad.
Yeah, I get the idea.
Carrying on then. Still, it's what's on the inside that counts, isn't that right? And this is the place you're meant to become a god. I can't help but wonder exactly what you intend to do with such a power.
Tell her you'll do what needs to be done for the good of the realm.
I have no doubt about that, but do remember, you can do what's good for you, too. All things in balance, you know. You'll want to hurry now. Divinity is waiting, after all.
Ask her what you should expect on the island.
Excellent question. Normally, this place ought only to be known to Godwoken, but judging by the ships burning in the bay, there's been a breach, let's call it. Regardless of who's on the island, all that matters is who ascends. Make sure that's you. The strongest will survive and ascend.
Alright, and with that, we have reached the third act of the game, the Nameless Isles. Let's see, we've got closed quests. We have departed from the coast and are now blah blah blah. Chapter 5, the Nameless Isle. I arrived at the Nameless Isle, where the powers of divinity were said to be kept within the Council of Seven. Even from the deck of the Lady Vengeance, it was clear that this would be no easy task. The island seemed to be consumed by fighting. I had no choice but to venture forth onto the island, where fierce battles were unfolding for control of the Council of Seven, watched from above by a great volcanic peak that seemed on the verge of erupting. Ominous. The Nameless Isles. We have reached the Nameless Isle. The Council of Seven can be found there somewhere, and within it the Well of Ascension. That's where we need to go. Alright, so, what's going on here? Okay. Let's talk to people.
I can sense the raw powers of the source rippling through the air. The island, yonder. It is doom or destiny.
Do you add anything to Melody?
She's a beautiful enigma, isn't she? All elven grace, and her own evil twin to boot. Yet she defies good and evil in a particularly charming, and therefore particularly perilous way.
I have to admit, I mean, it's funny to say that if there's in fact some romance in the making, but yeah, I feel it's kind of forced. It would fit good into the setting, and you would kind of want to see it as a player, presumably, but it just absolutely does not fit the character of Jayan. If you have played the first game, then you know that he absolutely, with all of his heart, despises demons. So there is no way he would ever like Melody. But yeah, I guess he does.
I hope to hear her whole story someday. I'm certain it'll be quite the tale.
Ask him what's on his mind.
Your mind. The demon that's in there. As long as it possesses you, divinity will be his, not yours. You mustn't give it the chance, Lohse.
That might be a problem, because he's in Arcs, and yeah, we'll not get there anytime soon, so... Yeah, we are actually going for divinity before we exercise this demon, so... This feels like a bad idea. We should probably head to Arcs first and exercise this demon and then head here, but whatever. Let's talk to Melody.
You don't look very divine to me. What are you waiting for?
Fine. Let's talk to the other guys. Oh, Han, right. Forgot about Han.
Hello. This island is something else, huh? I'll bet I can find many interesting ingredients here.
Ask if he fetched anything.
Of course.
Yeah, I sent him to fetch me some pixie dust. Because, yeah, after you hit level 16, you'll have a hard time finding the normal pixie dust in traders' inventories. So it's a good idea, I think, to send Han gather some. So, pixie dust, please.
Sure thing. I'll start hunting that down right away.
Okay, so no one else is home. They're all over there, waiting to depart. Sure, but let me talk to the Lady Vengeance first.
This place is turbulent. I can feel the ground quake and the seas boil. Be on your guard here.
Yep, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, sure, off we go then. Mihaly is still hurt. Can I heal this guy? Yeah, nah. Let's talk to Mihaly first.
Do what you must at this place, sorcerer. I don't want to linger a moment longer than necessary.
Yeah, we'll be spending quite some time on this island, so get used to it. And Almira.
Tread carefully, my dear. Those are black ring banners that I spy on the shore.
Yeah, that does not surprise me.
I studied the tablet that you so generously provided. It showed me everything I need to know about creating a functional Swornbreaker. Once I have that, I'll be free of the Covenant. And free to spend the rest of my days with Mihaly. See those structures further inland? Remarkably like those from the caverns of the Black Pits, aren't they? Should you discover the parts needed for a Swornbreaker, please bring them to me. I'll make it worth your while. Also, you will likely encounter sworn followers of the God King on that island, I suspect. I would avoid combat if possible. Death can be less than final for them, if the God King wills it.
Well, more XP for me, if I can kill them over and over again. Ask her for some advice on how to proceed unhindered.
Almira doesn't respond right away. Instead, she turns and gazes intently at the island. After a long moment, she finally speaks.
I sense a familiar presence. The Sallow Man. Yes. He's there somewhere. Likely commanding Black Ring forces. You should seek him out. He's a foul creature, but not opposed to cutting a deal.
Yeah, the only thing I'm cutting is his head off.
Beware his underlings, though. If they challenge your presence, pose as a thrall of mine, and you should gain safe passage. My name should still command respect among them.
Yeah, we can do that. Or we can just kill them all. And yeah, I kind of like my approach better. Tarkin, what do you have to say?
Quite a journey I've found myself on with you. Is this where it ends, I wonder?
Maybe. But after all, we still have to get to Arx, so it would be rather sad if this would be the end of our journey. Ooh, hell, that is good. Yep, I'll have that. Well, in theory, Huntsman is as good as Warfare, if you have high ground. If not, then it's completely worthless. So, Warfare is, in general, better than Huntsman. I'm losing out on some hit points, but yeah, whatever. Note that the island seems to rife with dangers. Seems to be rife with dangers. Might he be able to offer any advice on how to proceed?
Dangers indeed. You can almost hear the sounds of battle when the wind shifts correctly. And where there's battle, there's bound to be mercenaries.
Mercenaries?
Gleku Duma, the words of the lone wolves. No doubt my former comrades will have them in their employ. Speak their words, and you might pass.
My former comrades, does he refer to the Black Ring or to the Divine Order? In any case, we can say these words to pass by lone wolves. I thought I've dealt with the lone wolves, but I guess they're not all dead yet.
Speak their words, and you might pass. Consider it a token of my thanks for the assistance in retrieving anathema.
Ask what he meant by his former comrades. Who did he serve?
Pursuit of my interests has led me to fall in with some disreputable company in my time. For a short while, one such group was the Black Ring. I know, not something to be proud of, but they let me do as I wished, so desperate they were for aid after the Deathfall cut them down to size. A fine arrangement, until they started preaching about this God King and his infernal covenant.
He snorts derisively.
The last thing this world needs is another would-be god, and an army of fools willing to follow him.
And yeah, we already know about the Covenant, but maybe he can tell us a little more. Ask just what is this Covenant?
It's a sop to all the fools who think that someone will grant them power and immortality in return for loyalty. This God King has caused to make war with the Seven, and the Covenant is how he's gathered his army. They become sworn, as it was put to me. Bound to serve, die, and be reborn for the God King for as long as he wishes. Then, at some ill-defined point in the future, they think they'll be rewarded. You should have seen them all. On their knees, worshipping a new tyrant just to spite 7 old ones. I got away from them while I still could. Unfortunately, Dallas was waiting to snatch me.
I don't like the Order stuff, but I kind of want to know more about the God King. So order him to tell you what he knows about the God King.
There's a clue in the name. He's a god, or something that wants to be a god. Continue to march to the Seven's Beat, and I'm sure you'll find out exactly what he is. They're all the same, you know. Tyrants, liars, carrion birds. The best thing would be for them all to destroy each other and leave the rest of us to live in peace.
Return to other matters. Ask what progress he's made with Anathema.
My efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an intricate piece to work with, even for someone like myself. I remain confident of success, though.
Alright. Take your leave and let's set sail for the coast. Alright, nice jungly place over here. Let's see. Quite a big place too. Let's do some exploring. Quite the carnage at the beach. Let's see if there are any spirits around. Nope. No spirits. But a bunch of stuff to loot. I actually don't need to bother looting all of that stuff. I mean, it's all crap anyway. And there are easier ways to make money, but... eh. Well, there are...
These bodies have been purged.
Who could have done this?
Purge bodies. Presumably the Divine Order. They like purging a lot, as we have found out in Fort Joy. These are Black Ring banners, right? That Magister Priestess. Well. Let's head inland, I'd say. Magister.
A Magister. Dead on the beach. What a surprise.
The seaside doesn't suit them, does it?
All are purged.
Yeah. Indeed. Oh. Black Ring Defiler. What's this? Like some kind of flooded temple. Let's not deal with them just yet. What do we have here? Each of dead magisters. Any ghosts around here? No. But these bodies have not been purged, at least. What do we have here? At the carnage. What's going on over there? Some kind of temple? Oh, autosave. Oh, this looks like a campsite, and down there we have a wounded warg. Oh, there seems to be some fighting going on down there. Oh, let's check that out. First, let's loot this place.
Junk.
No ghosts anywhere.
Black Ring. Could they be doing the purging? I've never seen ruins like these.
The plot thinnens.
Thinnens?
You don't get out much, do you?
Another healing advertisement. That's the same one, right? Yeah, once cured all. The fields by driftwood. Yeah, we're not going back to driftwood. Nice beach. Oh, not so nice beach. Yeah, that volcano seems to be quite active. Now, over here... Oh, what's that? A skeleton on a mattress. A sleeping bag. Information on who you are? Does it look like? This chest looks eternal, right? Yeah, those things look eternal. Ooh, what do we have here? Knockdown arrow. Yeah, I'll have that. What's that? Just a lamp? Yeah, fancy lamp. Alright. Alright. Well, while we're here, we can loot all of this stuff. Anything over here? Oh, not a safe. Let's see. That's the beach. That's the flooded temple. Temple of Relic, Temple of Tessidonius, Temple of Amalia. Okay, so I guess there are temples to all of the gods around here. Makes sense. Nothing over here. Let's go down here. What's this? Ah, this is the Temple of Amalia over here. Fancy. Very fancy. Anything around here? Any ghosts, maybe? No ghosts. But a reliquary. Crap. Oh, let's jump down there. Some more looting. Check out this beach area before we move on. There's nothing but corpses around here. Oh, can I teleport up there? Maybe from here? Yes. I'd like that energy chest. Interesting. And yeah, let's loot that stuff too. Yeah, I won't bother doing that. So, lots of carnage, Temple of Amalia. Yeah, let's just head straight inland for now. There's been fighting going on here, so let's start by checking that out. Oh, I missed that. Alright. Yeah, there's a lot of fighting going on there. Let's drop a save, and we have Magisters fighting Black Ring. And Paladins. Well, Paladins are fighting on the Magisters side, of course. They're level 16. Well, I'm level 17. And they have very little health, in fact. Do I want to get some high ground? Or I want to get some... What? I want to get some high ground.
As if from nowhere, a sweating warrior appears before you.
Black Ring.
Who the hell's be yow?
I could say that stuff, or I could tell him to back the hells off.
If yow not be with the God King, yow be against. So rejoice, I bring yow death.
Yeah, I don't think so. Are you in place? Yes, you are. So let's put on some buffs. And let's go. The Magisters are friendly to us for now. What? You have more initiative? Wait. Why does... Nah, whatever. Whatever. Oh, you do have a little more hit points and armor, in fact, so let's enrage.
Meet your maker.
Oh, that concludes that concludes our damage over here, at least. Yeah, sure, Beast. Why don't you just jump down there? But let's wait for Enrich to cool off. Oh, fuck. Oh, let's not wait for Enrich to cool off. Well, Lohse can deal with those guys. She has a shit ton of range from up here. So, what do we have here? We've got Blackring Reaver, Blackring Defiler, and Pain Weaver. We should be able to one-shot all of them, right? Let's see. Damn it, I didn't check for his health. Okay, let's check his health. He has 3,947. 3,947. No. But apparently... Ah. So yeah, this tooltip must be buggy indeed. Well, whatever. Yeah, sure, let's give it a ballistic shot. This should deal a shit ton of damage to you. What? 12,000? Holy fuck. 11,000 physical, 900 air, and 400 poison damage. Well... Yeah, that was a little bit easier. Okay, and a wounded walk. God damn it, Lohse is just completely insane. What? Oh, there's another one. Yeah, beasts, you have a long way to go.
Prepare yourself.
Can I hit that guy? Of course not. Well, let's just walk over there and hit him. Alright, I don't have Enrage active.
Breathless, the Magister fishes out a canteen of water. She gulps half of it down, then splashes blood and grime from her face with the rest. She nods at you, a touch wary.
My thanks for your help. But who are you?
Let's see how they react to that. Say that you're God-woken. You've come to this place to fulfill your destiny.
Guardwoken? There's only one Guardwoken on this island, and it isn't you. I owe you, but it doesn't mean I'll tolerate blasphemy either. Understand? Anyway.
What do they mean? There's only one God-woken on this island and it isn't you. There's only one God-woken the Magisters accept, and that was Alexander. Well, he did vanish from our ship, so might he actually be on this island?
If you need shelter, look for the Bishop and the rest of my comrades. They retreated north to our rendezvous point. We'll head there once we've tended to our fallen.
Wait, what? Hello to hold on. She's saying that Alexander is here and alive?
Our true leader has returned and united us. It's nothing short of a miracle he's made it this far. He's dodged assassins more than once. Now it's our holy duty to safeguard him until he becomes the next divine. And that means putting these Black Ring devils to the sword.
Ask what the Black Ring is doing here.
Isn't it bloody obvious? They're destroying the sacred temples and killing everyone in sight. If I were you, I'd get out of the open as soon as possible.
Okay, so... Interesting. Alexander's alive, and he's here. We learned that Alexander sought shelter at the Elven Temple in the northern part of the island. Yeah, we have to find the Thornbreaker parts. And we are definitely going to meet the Sallow Man. And yeah, Blackring has invaded. Now, I missed a lot of stuff on this island because I made a terrible mistake. There's actually a back entrance to the Council of Seven. You could skip all of that stuff over here and just move straight ahead into the Council of Seven and conclude the business on this island, like right now. And yeah, I stumbled upon it while I was exploring, and once you enter, you can leave again, but yeah, the quest progression will have progressed. And yeah, I lost out, I missed out on the whole Magister stuff and everything because I just explored. That's, yeah, you have to be really, really careful in this game about the order in which you do stuff, because it can really mess you up. Anyway, I want to know what's going on with the Magisters and Alexander and that camp, because as I said, I have no idea what's that all about. So we are not going to kill them. Altar to relic.
The altar stands before you, flecked with moss and the cracks of age. An ant crawls across the surface, dipping in and out of the inscription that's engraved on the rock. In honor of Relic, first of the gods and patron of humanity.
Kneel before the altar and whisper a quiet prayer to the human's god. Perhaps here, in his own temple, you can talk to him.
As your prayer drifts away on the breeze, you feel the world around you shift. You open your eyes to a courtyard with wooden targets and practice posts scattered about. And there before you stands Ralik, a twisted old man struggling to heft his own sword. With difficulty, he lifts it high, cutting down towards one of the targets, but he misses completely. His sword clangs against the cobbles, slipping out of his hands and skittering towards you. Cursing loudly, he crawls towards you, searching hands running over the stone. He's blind. He hears you as you step forward and lets out a cackle. One of the others sent you, eh? Sent you to pester a poor old man that has lost his sight.
Say that you need information.
He spits, sending a brown glob sailing dangerously close to your boot. Of course you do, he mutters. He warns you that he has needs too. Of course he'd be happy to meet your needs if you meet his. He grins broadly, yellow, crooked teeth splayed wide. He needs your eyes. After all, what is a warrior without his sight? He assures us that they will be put to good use in the war against the Void.
Yeah, you do not get my sight, but we could try ask Duna for help. You have a bad idea. Ask your god to intervene and do something about this.
Your god leaps forward, knocking the frail old man sideways. Ralik gets to his feet, grabbing a shield emblazoned with a burning sun, and backs away defensively. The image fades, leaving only the symbol of the sun dancing in your vision. You slowly come to your senses at the temple, where chittering birdsong fills your ear.
Okay, this looks like we have to do some stuff at the temples. This looks like part of a puzzle or riddle or something. Like, relic is sun. Whatever that means. We learned that relic is aligned with the sun. Alright. Is there anything up here? No. Well then, why don't you get down to Beast? And we talk to these guys around here before we end the episode.
So few of us are left. A direct attack against the Black Ring would be suicide. I hope the bishop has something else in mind.
And a Paladin Archer.
Black Ring? I thought they were a spent force. Clearly not.
Oh, I'll have that. Thank you.
We have to tend to our dead before regrouping. They sacrificed themselves for the Order. We owe them the proper respects.
Sure, you do that.
We have to tend to our dead before regrouping.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so they don't have to say, don't have anything interesting to say. Yeah, I'd say next on our plan is pay Alexander a visit and see what's going on over there. Oh, there's you. Yeah, I'll be doing some looting, and after that we'll continue on our way to Alexander. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.